Hi, everybody. It's 9:15. 5 Eyewitness News Sports Director Joe Schmidt definitely likes to keep busy. He's written 2 books, Silent Impact and The Impact Blueprint. His newest story, though, is for a younger audience.
Yeah, joining us this morning is Joe Mauer and Joe Schmidt. This book that they wrote is called The Right Thing to Do. It's the Joe Mauer story. Both of them are here with us this morning to talk a little bit about this book. I said you wrote the book. You didn't write the book, Joe, but you were an inspiration for the book.
Yes.
So tell us
I
about
wrote
it.
the book.
Yes, you did. I'm sorry. I
it
didn't
is
mean
right
to take that away from you, Joe.
Well, the editor had to take out a couple of swear words because I forgot I was writing it for a younger audience. But other than that, I wrote the book.
So this book is like for what, 4 to 8-year-olds kind
4
of
to
age
8-year-olds,
range?
we're thinking first, second, third graders, kindergartners. It's just great lessons, great values that Joe learned from his mom and dad, and I can let Joe talk about it. You know, when I asked Joe why he walked Mike, he said because it was the right thing to do. So we decided we would name it that. I was thinking about naming it Goodnight Moon, but I thought, who would ever buy a children's
buy
book
that?
called Goodnight Moon? That's kind of stupid. Yeah.
Well, Joe, tell us, I mean, at the time, I'm sure you would have had no idea, you know, that this would have such a lasting impact in one act of kindness like that. When you reflect back on it, what are your thoughts?
Well, Mike and I shared a period before lunch together, and you know, it's just we were all kind of gathering our things, and you know, we're heading to the same place. I said, and you know, he was, you know, I think one of the teachers kind of made me aware of what was going on, but I said, Mike, let's go. Come on, let's go down to lunch. And we went down there and we had lunch, and I didn't know Mike that well leading up to that. He had kind of joined our school a little later, I think junior year, but we went down, we sat, got lunch, helped get lunch, and we sat down and we just found out we had a lot more in common than you would think. And it just turned into that day, and it just kind of rolled in. And Mike is a big sports fan and knew all the stats, so we had a great time, and we had a lot in common, and we really had a great year.
It's, you know, there's a whole dynamic in a culture to being in school, and for an athlete of your status, you could have easily not spoken to him, and there probably have been several athletes that were before you and came after who wouldn't have, but you did, and that really says a lot about your character.
Well, I think it's just, you know, lessons I learned from my family, but also to the environment that I grew up in. I went to St. Columba grade school in St. Paul, and then on to CDH for high school, and you know, it's just that environment kind of growing up in, if it wasn't me, it was going to be somebody else. But we had a great, like I said, a great group of friends, great class, and yeah, we had a great time, you know, chatting at lunch, and like I said before, you find that you have a lot more in common than you would normally think.
What was it like for you two to work on this project together?
Well, you know, I want to tell you this, that Joe was a little hesitant at first because, you know, Joe ends up being the hero of this book, but we really want to honor Mike, and we want to honor his parents, you know, especially his dad and his legacy. But when we came up with the idea that 100% of the proceeds would go to charity, and we're offering people a chance to donate books that we're going to get to schools and the book deserts in Minnesota, we have 500 elementary school principals are going to get this book to take back to their schools, and we want to expand that. So if you go to joemauerbook.com, you can buy books and you can donate money to this cause. So it's, when you looked at it, it was win, win, win. And there's some great lessons in this book. One story about your dad, and it's just awesome.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. I think for me, the idea of sparking conversations. You know, I have young kids, and when I read a book to them, we talk about kind of what happened in the book, and it's an opportunity for parents and teachers to really talk about some of those things, the importance of just being kind. Yeah. And you know, little things, little gestures can go a long way for somebody, and usually when you show kindness, it's returned. So hopefully that sparks conversations, like I said, with parents and teachers and kids. And after Joe did some convincing, you know, I think it's a great opportunity to get the book out there and spread some kindness, I guess.
Yeah, I had breakfast with Joe and Maddie, and he picked up the tab, so it was great. There was one more win in there.
And I know you guys, I know you probably make about the same amount of money. So
yeah, we do.
Joe, when it comes to just the structure and putting a book together, you've obviously written a couple of books, but how do you narrow things down with just the right amount to put into a kid's book?
Well, you know, that was a little difficult, to be honest with you. I wrote the story rather quickly because it was almost like writing a news story, which we do under deadline, and then the tweaking came after it. One interesting tweak was I had done a time transfer, like all of a sudden I went forward in the book. My daughter's a second grade teacher, and I had her read it. She goes, "Kids won't understand that. You just changed time on them." She said, "You know, you're talking the right." So I had a great editor. My daughter Gabby helped me out doing that. And then Wise Ink, the publisher, which is where I published my first 2 books with, Amy Quayle called me up and said she was one who convinced me to do the children's book. Because I thought, what the heck am I going to write a children's book for? And then this happened.
What do your kids think of the book, Joe?
You know, they haven't seen the final product. So today I
got
got my hands on it for the first time, and the illustrations, and I'm excited to show them and go through it and read to them. And but yeah, I think it turned out great. And you know, Joe's a great storyteller, as we all know. And yeah, for I guess my first book, this is old news for him. I couldn't have collaborated with a better partner.
I should mention that the first place it goes on sale publicly besides online is at Twins Fest. So we'll be at Twins Fest,
Oh, yeah.
and we're hoping that the Twins fans come. They'll want it. I've been out once with the book at a speech I did, and can't believe how many people bought it for their grandparents, for their neighbors' kids, for just, it's really become a gift. And I think this could be the gift that keeps giving, because there really are some cool lessons in there that, Joe Mauer,
Yeah, right. Well, you've got that, and the illustrations are
It's
really cool. I mean,
gorgeous,
that makes a big difference. Joe, what have you been up to?
Been busy. I've been busy. I thought retirement was going to be a little slower, but I've just kind of dove into family and the kids, and it's been a lot of fun. I was just signing the kids up for their spring sports, and looks like I'm going to be coaching again, so
Nice.
I'm excited for that. Driving them everywhere they need to go, but yeah, definitely keeping busy and being able to say yes to a lot of things, and instead of having the schedule made out for you. So it's been fun, and yeah, it's been busy.
Sports-wise, where are your kids gravitating?
All over the place,
Are
to be
they?
honest.
Okay.
Yeah, they're giving softball, baseball a try. So my girls are 10 now,
Yeah.
and they're trying everything, and that's kind of what I was hoping for. Just throw everything at them and see what sticks. We're still figuring some things out, but they just started swimming, and my son Chip is looking forward to the baseball season coming up. So yeah, definitely a lot of activities going on at the Mauer house.
The fact that you were a multi-sport athlete, we were talking during the commercial break, you don't see very many multi-sport athletes anymore because of the time constraints that are put on them, and you're kind of living that right now. But I'm glad to hear that you're encouraging your kids to try all kinds of different things.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I want them to experience everything and just see what they gravitate towards. And if it's baseball or whatever it may be, that's great. Just be there to support them and let them go out there and figure a few things out for themselves. So it'll be fun to watch them over the years.
By the way, there's a new Joe Mauer Award that's going to go out to a high school athlete who plays 3 sports in Minnesota. And I think that's really cool, because it's very rare.
It is very rare.
Because the seasons just run so long now, and it's almost like in baseball off season you're still training, and you can't commit to hockey full time because you're doing the off season training, and so it is a challenge for.
It is, and I won't
families.
say how many years ago it was when I was in high school, but we did have them overlap, and I remember missing a couple weeks of, say it was basketball or baseball, but yeah, I was thankful, and I'm glad that I was able to do that all the way through my senior year, and a lot of great memories and a lot of life lessons, I think, from the other sports that made me a better baseball player and a better person. So I'm thankful. I always encourage kids to try, if you want to go out and play them, go out and try and play them. So you can only do it for so long, and I felt the route that I went was pretty beneficial and a lot of fun.
Well, Joe, you're going to be probably talking about Joe, that Joe in a week or so when we get some Hall of Fame news.
Tuesday,
is that when it comes out? How does that work?
75% of the Baseball Writers of America voters have to vote Joe in. And to get in on the first ballot, it's really hard, because there are some people who only think that Hank Aaron, Lou Gehrig are the kind of players that should get in on the first ballot. Joe right now is trending that he's going to get in on the first ballot. But, there's still a lot of votes out there. I mean, I hope Joe will be in the Baseball Hall of Fame someday. His numbers aren't going to change. Why not put him in today?
Yeah.
That's what I say.
How does it feel for you to be even considered Hall of Fame? I mean, what was that like for you?
It's a tremendous honor.
Yeah.
I mean, to be recognized for the work that you put in, and you know, with all this coming out, it's you reflect on the journey, and you know, you go with your grade school days and your coaches and the mentors and everybody that's had a part in kind of developing me as a person and as a baseball player, and you know, it's pretty emotional. But you know, it's out of my hands, and Tuesday will come and go, and hopefully we get that call. But if not, that's okay too, because I've had an opportunity to kind of reflect on the impact that people have had on my life, and it's been a lot of fun to share those memories.
I get the feeling it would be more beneficial for you for this just to happen right away, and then you wouldn't have to really talk about it that much more.
Bring all those
because I don't
again.
think you're the kind of guy that likes to really talk about yourself very.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great. I mean, it'd be amazing. But like I said, it's you just don't know. I'm very curious and anxious to see how it'll unfold on Tuesday. But either way, I've had a lot of great experiences, and yeah, if we can just do it once, it would be great.
That would be nice.
And, you know, it would be beneficial for book sales too. Let's get it out
I
there.
was going to say,
Great
talk
timing.
about that, right?
Which means the charities will get a lot more money. So.
All right, so book real quick. Talk about the nonprofits, where the money goes.
The two nonprofits, I'll talk about Thumbs Up for Mental Health. That's the charity you saw in the story that literally started because of the Joe Mauer story. I've been very involved with Katie Shatusky. She's an amazing woman who is doing amazing things with mental health issues for kids in this state. We have a story we did especially for them that they give out to schools all over the state. There's my buddy Bob. The second charity is the Highland Friendship Club, and I'm going to let Joe talk about it because he's been there from day one.
From the beginning, yeah. So my best friend, Tony Leisman, his mom started the organization, Highland Friendship Club, and it was basically a place for kids with disability, young adults and kids to just be, you know, go do different activities, go bowling, go put on a show, just families to connect and realize, you know, that, hey, we're in this together, and get the kids out in the community and being a positive impact on the community. And they place some of the members with different jobs, and it's really a tremendous organization. I encourage everybody to find out more information about both, because we're very excited and passionate about them, and we're excited that, like Joe said earlier, 100% of the proceeds will go to both of them. And yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah.
And Twins Fest, and then the book tomorrow. Where can people get it?
JoeMauerBook.com, and it's going out right now. It's not on pre-sale anymore. We have the books in, so they're being shipped out right now. And by the way, Kevin Cannon was the illustrator on this.
Illustrator, okay.
When I put my hands on the book, I got goosebumps. It's so beautiful.
It really is. The art
is a beautiful book.
Colorful and attention grabbing for kids. And
Yeah.
well, guys, thanks for stopping by. It's good to be able to visit for a little bit. So.
Nice to have you on.
Thank you for having us.
All right, again, we're going to post the info for you to be able to purchase The Right Thing to Do on MinnesotaLive.com.